Krishna.
Continue. Hare Krishna. Continue, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. Yeah, how much we have done? 24, I think you have to start, right?
We finished till 9.23 yesterday.
2-3. Okay, fine.
2-3 was last.
Okay, fine. Hare Krishna. Yes, Hare Krishna. 2-3 was last year. All short only. Today we can finish. Yeah, so thank you so much, Biju Prabhuji, for taking up Japa and Pranati also. Pranati, you need to practice.
Yes.
After 9th chapter, one more I'm going to add. So
Yes.
you need to know everything. Hare Krishna. So welcome to, good evening. Welcome to Bhakti Shastri Fast Track course, which is a batch 2 course. And we are almost on the end of 9th chapter, which is in the module 2. And those who have not submitted the answers, they can, they have to. By this weekend, you need to submit. Okay, Hare Krishna. So we'll start with, this chapter is little interesting only. No, some more shlokas will come, which are very, very interesting. Yeah. Chal. Who's going to take up? Navya Mataji. Very prepared, She's ready to read.
Yes,
Hare Krishna. Very nice.
Hare
Very
Krishna, Mataji.
Very sportive. All my students are very sportive. I can proudly tell anyone. Hare
Om
Krishna.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Aham hi sarva yagnanam bhokta cha prabhuryeva cha natum mam abhijnananti tatvena tas chavanti te.
Yes.
Aham, I. Synonyms by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Aham, I, he, surely, sarva, of all, yagnanam, sacrifices, bhukta, the enjoyer, cha, and Prabhu, the Lord, eva, also, cha, and na, not, to, but, mam, me, abhijnananti. Abhijananti. They know.
We say no in Hindi mein janna. Janna is what to know. Hai na? Abhijananti. To know. Okay. They know. It is related to that. Knowing.
Okay. They know. Tatvena. In reality. Ahat. Attaha. Therefore. Chyavanti. Fall down. They. Chyavanti. Fall down. They. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I am the only enjoyer and master of all sacrifices. Therefore, those who do not recognize my true transcendental nature fall down. Purport. Here it is clearly stated that there are many types of yagnas performance recommended in the Vedic literature, but actually all of them are meant for sacrificing the Supreme Lord. Yagna means Vishnu. In the third chapter of Bhagavad Gita, it is clearly stated that one should only work for sacrificing Yagna or Vishnu, the perfectional form of human civilization known as Varnashrama Dharma, is specifically meant for sacrificing Vishnu. Therefore, Krishna says in this verse, I am the enjoyer of all sacrifices because I am the supreme master. Less intelligent persons However, without knowing that this fact, worshipping demigods for temporary benefits. Therefore, they fall down to material existence and do not achieve the desired goals of life. If, however, anyone has any material desire to fulfilled, he had better to uh, prayer for it to the Supreme Lord, although.
That is not pure devotion.
Although it is not pure devotion, and he will thus achieve the desired result. Hare Krishna.
Now, what do you understand?
Like we have to performance yagna, which is Vishnu. We have to dedicate it to our tapasya or yagnas for to the Vishnu and
Because yajna itself is Vishnu.
Vishnu.
Aham yajna, he says. But in the next chapter it comes. Aham, he says in this also we have seen, no, aham, so many aham he said. The next chapter also he says. In that yajna, what? I am in the japa yajna. I am in the form of japa, he says. So that's why we give so much importance to japa. And what else? See here, well, the last sentence is very interesting. If, however, anyone has any material desire to be fulfilled, instead of going to other demigods, he can always pray to Krishna. But then again, what he says, he had better pray for it to Supreme Lord. Although that is not pure devotion. Pure devotion is what? You need not have to ask. Because in the earlier shlokas, we have learned what is that? That LIC. What is that? What is the last? No, I'm not told to recover.
Yogakshemam
Yogakshemam
Vahamyam.
Vahamyam. So in that he says, I will give you what you lack. So why should we bother as a parent? The parent knows what the child wants. A small child, he doesn't know anything. It knows only to cry. If it pains, he cries. If he wants food, he cries. He wants anything or he gets bored, he cries. If you feel sleepy, he will cry. But the mother knows. What sort of that noise itself, from the noise itself, she can make out, why my child is crying? Is it for hunger? Is it for thirst? Is it that he's very warm or something? Is it something is bitten him? Everything the mother knows. So for a small child, when a mother knows he's our father, or what Lord is our every living being's father. So he knows everyone's whatever. See, if we don't get anything, what we should think, we don't deserve it. Simple. Everybody cannot become Ambani. If someone wants to become very rich, everybody can't become Ambani. Even in Ambani's family, we can see two brothers have different problems. So everybody can't get everything. Whatever we have got, it is all God's mercy. You can, you can have aspiration for it, but for that we need to upgrade our talent or whatever. So, but if we got destined to get it, definitely we will get it. So but though it is not a pure devotion, you need not have to ask Lord, because He will give what we lack, and He will preserve also what He has given. That He will see to it that it is with you. It will not be wasted. He will give you He will give us a lot of money, and if we end up, spending in medicines and all that, then it is of no use. So that way you should always remember. We should never ask Lord anything. मुझे अच्छा रखो. I should be in your, I should be able to think of you all the time. That is okay, but not any monetary benefit we should never be asking. Yes. Next is who Manjula Mataji you have raised hand. If you're comfortable, keep the video on. Otherwise, I totally trust my children. Hare Krishna.
25.
Yanti
deva vrata devan pitrin yanti pitrvrataha bhutani yanti bhutejya yanti madhyajino apimam yanti go deva vrataha, worshippers of demigods, devan to the demigods, pitrun to the ancestors, yanti go pitrvrataha, worshippers of ancestors, bhutani to the ghosts and spirits, yanti go Bhuta Ijyaha, worshippers of ghosts and spirits, Yanti, go, Mat, my, Yajinaha, devotees, Api, but, Mam, unto me. Translation purported by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation: those who worship the demigods will take birth among the demigods. Those who worship the ancestors go to the ancestors. Those who worship ghosts and spirits will take birth among such beings, and those who worship me will live with me. Haribol. Purport. If one has any desire to go to the moon, the sun, or any other planet, one can attain the desired destination by following specific Vedic principles recommended for that purpose, such as the process technically known as uh, Darsha Darsha Paurnamasa. These are vividly described in the fruitive activities portion of the Vedas, which recommends a specific worship of demigods situated on different heavenly planets. Similarly, one can attain the Pita planets by performing a specific yagna. Similarly, one can go to many ghostly planets and become a yaksha, rakshasa, or pishacha. Pishacha worship is called black arts or black magic. There are many men who practice this black art and they think that it is spiritualism, but such activities are completely materialistic. Similarly, a pure devotee who worships the Supreme Personality of Godhead only, achieves the planets of Vaikuntha and Krishna Loka without a doubt. It is very easy to understand through this important verse that if by simply worshipping the demigods one can achieve the heavenly planets, or by worshipping the Pitas achieve the Pita planets, or by practicing the black arts achieve the ghostly planets, why can the pure devotee not achieve the planet of Krishna or Vishnu? Unfortunately, many people have no information of these sublime planets where Krishna and Vishnu live. And because they do not know of them, they fall down. Even the impersonalists fall down from the Brahma Jyotir. The Krishna consciousness movement is therefore distributing sublime information to the entire human society to the effect that by simply chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, one can become perfect in this life and go back home, back to Godhead.
Yes. So what is given here? Prabhupada writes very bluntly, right? Because in the shloka it is given, those who worship demigods, see, it is given in shloka. Prabhupada has not written. He has only given the meaning of that shloka. What the Lord says? Those who worship demigod, they will take birth among the demigods. Those who worship ancestors, that is a Bhuvar Loka. Ours is Bhuloka, just above us is ancestors. Bhuvar Loka. And those who worship ghosts and all that go down, all that 6 planets down. So ghosts and spirits will take birth there. So those who worship me. So the equation is simple, right? So why don't people believe it? Because of material, they're so materially, attached to that. Even that black magic and all. Black magic is actually to destroy others. They will do anything to destroy others. So such black magic, who does all that? Only the tamoguna people will do it. But what we are concerned, Acha, you want to give any explanation? Who was reading? Manjula Mataji, you came down. You were on the top, you came down. Tell me, you want to give any explanation, Mataji? You have any special inputs?
Understand after birth, it depends. After the death, it depends on who we worship Mataji. If you worship to Pita, so we go to Pita. If you worship to Supreme Lord, we'll go to Supreme Abode.
Simple. No, the simple logic is simple. Yes. So why they do not? So why can the pure devotees not achieve the planet of Krishna and Vishnu? So we can definitely go. So what are lessons we are learning? No need of asking anything to the Lord. He knows what we want. Maximum what we can ask is, please give me that sort of an intelligence where I don't forget you. I'm so involved in so many other activities. So, and I get involved in that I forget those moments. Like I should be praying you, or I should be, offering whatever, like. So let me not forget you even for a moment. If only that, that blessing you give me, that sort of an intelligence you give me, whether it in between calamity or, good things. Normally what happens is only when we are sad, no, oh God, why you made me like that? Why me? That question comes. But in the good times, we never thank him. In the good times also, that also is given by the Lord only, okay? So that time we got, I got so much of, money, or I got fame, or I got promotion. Then you throw party and all that. So you should always be thankful. We should not forget him even for a moment. Yeah. Also, Krishna conscious moment is only for that. So what is this? What is Krishna? What is ISKCON? The full form is Krishna consciousness. And what are we doing? Just don't forget Krishna. Just remember him. That's all. Yeah, and very most important. Vaishnavi Mataji, Hare Krishna. Yeah, after a long time. With tilak and all, nice. Very important shloka you got. Yes.
Patram pushpam phalam toyam
Starting you always say, even this Mataji forgot, Manjula Mataji. Om Namo
Om
Bhagavate.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktya upahritam ashnami prayatatmanaha. Synonyms by Divine Vishla Prabhupada ki jai. Patram, a leaf. Pushpam, a flower. Phalam, a fruit. Toyam, water. Yaha, whoever. Me, unto me. Bhakti, with devotion, prayachati offers, tat, that, aham, I, bhakti upaharitam, offered in devotion, ashnami, accept, prayatatmanaha, from one in pure consciousness. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept it. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. For the intelligent person, it is essential to be in Krishna consciousness, engaged in transcendental loving service of the Lord in order to achieve a permanent, blissful abode for eternal happiness. The process of achieving such a marvelous result is very easy and can be attempted even by the poorest of the poor without any kind of qualification. The only qualification required in this connection is to be a pure devotee of the Lord. It does not matter what one is or where one is situated. The process is so easy that even a leaf or a little water or fruit can be offered to Supreme Lord in genuine love, and Lord will be pleased to accept. No one, therefore, can be barred from Krishna consciousness because it is so easy and universal. Who is such a fool that he does not want to be Krishna conscious by this simple method and thus attain the highest perfectional life of eternity, bliss, and knowledge? Krishna wants only loving service and nothing more. Krishna accepts even a little flower from his pure devotee. He does not want any kind of offering from a non devotee. He is not need of anything from anyone because he is self sufficient, and yet he accepts the offering of his devotee is an exchange of love and affection. To develop Krishna consciousness is the highest perfection of life. Bhakti is mentioned twice in this verse in order to declare more emphatically that bhakti or devotional service is the only means to approach Krishna. No other condition, such as becoming a brahmana, a learned scholar, a very rich man, or a great philosopher, cannot induce Krishna to accept such offering. Without the basic principle of bhakti, nothing can induce the Lord to agree to accept anything from anyone. Bhakti is never casual. The process is eternal. It is direct action in service to the
Pause. It is Bhakti is never
Process.
cause.
Okay. Bhakti is never causal. The process is eternal. It is direct action in service to the absolute whole.
What is a causal means what? I want something, then I will do bhakti. If I don't get it, then I hate you. You don't have eyes, you don't have nothing, you don't have any feelings for me. This happens only in material world, but with Lord, it is our, we need to, like that is our, like how we drink water and in the morning how you brush your teeth, it's like that. Like every day we need to have this darshan of the Lord and all that. Okay, you can throw some light on this, Mataji.
Mantaji, in this, Krishna is saying that Srila Prabhupada is saying in the words Krishna has not used bhaktiya 2 times by mistake, but he is emphasizing that whatever we do, no matter how great scholar we are, no matter a great philosopher we are, but if we are not having the element of bhakti, then Krishna will not be pleased. On the other hand, even poor person who does not have all this can still please Krishna by the bhakti element. And
some people like in our temple and all, like bada, like all jewels ka that creedom or creedom hum log bolte hain. What is that? Full helmet type, what do you call in Hindi and English? I don't know. The crown they
Kireetam.
offer with all gems and all gems. If you can afford, you can do. It's not that you cannot do, but God doesn't get pleased only because you give 100 rupees or 1,000 rupees on. He doesn't see all that. With bhakti, if you can offer even 1 rupee, because you may be earning only 10, like laborer, daily wages, they may be getting hardly 400, 500 rupees maximum. Then if he is going to go to temple every day, offer 10 rupees out of his hard-earned money, that is more valuable than people, siphoning of that ATG certificate milne ke liye they give. Of course, that is not wrong, but then still, how many people give? Even if we say you get that, tax rebate, still how many people are giving? We have in our class, I know only one person who is giving. I don't know. This one, Biju Prabhuji gives left, right. Anytime I see his, because earlier what was it? I was there in that. So how many people were donating? I could find his name only. Maybe all are donating, and you're all very young children. Even if not through money, at least through SEVA you can. And you're all into SEVA also. That also I know. If not ISKCON Mangaluru, you're doing SEVA in other, temple. Basically what? God is not only in ISKCON Mangaluru or ISKCON, that what Abid or something like that. He is there everywhere. Just we need to do service. That's all.
It is also said here, Mataji, that Krishna doesn't need all of that, but because of his loving exchange with, he wants to have that reciprocation with his devotees so that he is accepting. Otherwise, he's self-sufficient, is what Srila Prabhupada is mentioned.
हम देखे कृष्णा को भरने वाला है क्या? He need not have to take money or he need not have to take food from us. He will say, oh, you're just offering one, sugar candy or something like a small portion. Oh, I gave offering, in Chappan Bhog in temples, so many temples, people just pour, just make so many delicious food. And why should he come and have from us? It is only our devotion. He sees only our devotion. Yes, Mother, you got to tell me something. No?
There is also one pastime, no, Mataji, like when Krishna visits Hastinapur, and now Vidurani calls him, and Duryodhana cooks so many items. But Vidurani, because she was having so much love towards Krishna, she was not seeing what she's feeding to Krishna. She was feeding that peel of banana out of love. But still, Krishna accepted that peel of banana and rejected Duryodhana's offering because bhakti element was missing from Duryodhana's end.
And when Vidura came from behind, he woke her up, like, hey, what are you doing? You're just talking to Krishna and you're giving him all the peels and you're throwing away the banana. Then she realizes, oh, what a stupid I'm like, then immediately she removes banana and she was offering, but then Lord says what? This is not as tasty as what you were giving earlier, because what he saw, not the taste or something, he just see the loving exchange, and we just love him. That is what he sees, and accordingly he will bless us. He reciprocates accordingly. That also when shloka comes. And I need to actually by heart shlokas.
Sudama example also can understand.
Yeah, Sudama. Yes, that is also one of the examples. Yes. Yes, Mataji, go ahead with this also.
Here, Lord Krishna, having established that he is the only enjoyer, the primeval Lord, and the real object of all sacrificial offerings, reveals what type of sacrifices he desires to be offered. If one wishes to engage in devotional service to the Supreme in order to be purified and to reach the goal of life, the transcendental loving service of the God, then one should find out what the Lord desires of him. One who loves Krishna will give him whatever he wants, and he avoids offering anything which is undesirable or unasked. Thus, meat, fish, and eggs should not be offered to Krishna. If he desired such things as offerings, he would have said so. Instead, he clearly requests that a leaf, fruit, flower, and water be given to him, and he says of this offering, accepted. Therefore, we should understand that he will not accept meat, fish, eggs. Vegetables, grains, fruits, milk, water are the proper foods for human beings and are prescribed by Lord Krishna himself. Whatever else we eat cannot be offered to him since he will not accept it. Thus, we cannot be acting on level of loving devotion if we offer such foods.
Main important point idhar kya hai? What is said here?
It's not what we want to.
That's important. I am comfortable. I am comfortable in giving you only rice and little ghee. No, we should think. Morning, मेरे को office जाना है, I need to get ready for my work. So I'm just in the morning, I'll just give you all rice and all that variety. He cannot eat. Poor bacha, he's small child. He comes in the form of child. Morning what? We need to give him either water, if you have water, or small something mushy, like fruit or something. That's actually you should personify. The God as a small kid or something like that. So that is that bhav. When you bring that bhav, then accordingly you can serve him. So what we should offer, whatever he wants, not that whatever I can. So eggs and all this are not considered. Even the cooked food, whatever you're cooking at home, with a pious mind and with Shuddha, even you should take bath and that is how we have been trained, even at home, even otherwise, when you enter kitchen, it's supposed to be like we should be physically pure also, and then if possible, again, I cannot force young kids and all. But otherwise, I'm saying whoever can always, have a morning bath and then enter kitchen and the entire, house will become like a temple. So that is how, and whatever you can make that only. I just bought biscuits from out, I bought something from out and I offered. He may accept just for our satisfaction. He may think, oh yes, he eaten. But how will you know he eats or no? With certain, things happening in our life, we can make out. We may not know exactly what is that, because each individual's life is different. See, you may be a student, so you may be weak in one subject, I say, when I lick the, I don't know whether I will clear or I'll get only like pass marks or I'll get only 50%. But suddenly you'll find all 70, 80, 90% and all. How all things happen? So it happens magically. All these things happen. Many people must have seen all that magic in their life. Either your disease will get cured or you will think of going somewhere. You will not have money, but something will be getting arranged. Somebody would have booked ticket and they said, I'm unable to go. Will you please go? It will come to her hand like that. So all these things, he does. Only what he accepts, whatever he wants, whatever he likes, that only we need to offer. Yes. One
Even
more
the
correct.
taste will change, na Mataji. After
You-
offering, even
Ah,
the taste will change, right? If you offer something, for example, I've noticed that I've offered water. I mean, at the initial stage, I used to offer water, but after some time, after puja, everything, if you drink, the taste will change. So that's why. That's where.
Oh, you have experienced that also. Then you're a true Bhakta Baba. I never realized. I'm very sorry to say that. I just do namaskar. After some time, I take it out and mix with my food. But itna matlab, I have never noticed whether the taste changes. That means you have realized, Krishna's presence that he has had. Good, good, good. Very nice. Very nice. I need to actually think on those terms, whether the taste also. And yeah, actually there was one, actually happened. I was in English 7 p.m. I think, and one of the admin, she told me this. She was working and the colleagues and all, no, like manager and everybody, they share something they bring from home and they share. Like, aaj maine ye banaya, kal banaya, they just bring. And this particular manager, what he used to do is, he used to have a Krishna's photo in his cabin, and if whoever gives anything, will just do namaskar. He will have like that. So once what happened, like, he went out somewhere for a meeting or something, and he came late to office, like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. All these other people, they all had. When he came to, he was also given, this I got from home and take it. So that also, like as usual, he did offering to the Lord, that photo me, and then he had. Next day, everybody was suffering from some stomach ailment except this manager. So Kusto, like, they all had in the morning itself, but then he came late. It was kept also for him. And then he offered so she told me, we all realized the importance of prasad that day. The entire staff, the office mate, everybody realized. I said, see, there's a realization. Each one will get some realization. Only when you see now, you made my eyes open. Yeah, I need to check whether the taste, because for me, every time I eat prasad only. So I never thought of without prasad, how to eat, and with prasad. That thought has never come to me. Maybe it will definitely. No, I will definitely, even now I've kept here. This is actually a Bhagwan ka room only.
I was like, why the water got changed? When I placed the water and
Oh,
after drinking, I was like, what did I do? I mean, when I placed, the taste was different after
Tulsi you
everything.
put, no, Tulsi.
Yeah,
Is it
I've put tulsi and
the
offered
Tulsi, the
Mataji.
taste also comes, yeah.
Yeah, and after
Mm.
some time it was changed.
Yes.
And
So
next
we
day I
all can
noticed without
experience.
tulsi also. Next
We
day
all
what
can
I did,
experience this knowledge. We read, no? This Bhagavad Gita knowledge is such now. We can experience each shloka says what. And when you experience, when you implement in your life, you can actually understand, what that shloka says.
and the next
So,
day again I did without leaf Mataji. Again next day I offered without leaf to check whether again the taste was different. And next day I did not offer water. It was plain fruit I just kept, and I
uh-huh.
drank water. The taste
Uh,
was different. Then I realized, oh, something after offering
yeah.
Krishna, except the taste will definitely change, Mataji.
And you know what? It is you true bhakta, jo when they give offer, he takes. That is also given. Just for the namesake you offer, he doesn't do. Why should he take? He has got plenty of bhaktas, plenty of devotees. He can have from anywhere. He is not hungry. He is not behind us to give something for him, right? Very nice understanding. Yeah. You want to continue? I will give to someone. Are you comfortable?
Yes, Mataji.
Continue.
The impersonalist philosophers who wish to maintain that absolute truth is without senses cannot comprehend this verse of Bhagavad Gita. To them, it is neither a metaphor or a proof of mundane character of Krishna, the speaker of Bhagavad Gita. But in actuality, Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, has senses, and it is stated that his senses are interchangeable. In other words, one sense can perform the function of any other. This is what it means to say that Krishna is absolute. Lacking senses, he could hardly be considered full in opulences. In the 7th chapter, Krishna has explained that he impregnates the living entities into the material nature. This is done by his looking upon material nature. And so, in this instance, Krishna's hearing the devotee's words of love in offering foodstuffs is wholly identical with his eating and actually tasting. This point should be emphasized. Because of his absolute position, his hearing is wholly identical with his eating and tasting. Only the devotee who accepts Krishna as he describes himself without interpretation can understand that, that the Supreme Absolute
can eat food and enjoy it.
truth can eat food and enjoy it.
Hari bol, Hari bol. Yeah.
Mataji, in this purport, Srila Prabhupada is saying the Mayavada philosophers, the impersonalists who worship the effulgence coming out of the Lord, cannot understand this shloka because they only worship the light. They don't worship the personal form of the Lord. For them, it is very difficult to understand. And Srila Prabhupada is also saying that it's not necessary because we eat food with our hands. Krishna also eats food with our hands. We cannot understand. He can also accept it with eyes. And Srila Prabhupada also gave the example that with his vision, how he has created the material world, with his glance, how he has created the material living entities in the material nature. He
They
also
say
said that.
nirguna. They say God has nirguna. It is not that he doesn't have guna. That is not the meaning. So the meaning what they understand is very different from what we understand. We think Krishna as a person, and we need to offer him. And our what constitution position is always to serve him and his devotees. That's all. Our philosophy is very simple. Yeah. This is another very important. Kirtana Mataji. Hare Krishna. Kirtana Mataji, are you there? She's not there on the seat. Arunaksha Prabhuji is there.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Kirtana Mataji no came. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
we
I'm
can-
there.
Yeah, please take it. Can you keep your video on if possible? I just want to see your tilak. Don't worry. If not comfortable, carry on. No problem. We'll
Okay.
see it later.
Yeah.
Carry on, Mataji. Start reading.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Namo
Some network problem. Kirtana
Yat
Mataji.
karosi yad asnani asnasi yad jushoshi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurusva madarpanam.
Very bold. Yes. Very important shloka. All these are very important. Yeah.
Synonyms: yat whatever, karosi you do, yat whatever, asnasi you eat, yat whatever, juhosi you offer, dadas you give away, yat whatever, tapasyasi austerities you perform, kaunteya, O son of Kundi, that kurusva do, mat unto me, arpanam as an offering. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer or give away, and whatever austerities you perform, do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering to me. Thus, it is the duty of everyone to mold his life in such a way that he will not forget Krishna in any circumstance. Everyone has to work for maintenance of his body and soul together, and Krishna recommends herein that one should work for him. Everyone has to eat something to live. Therefore, he should accept the remnants of foodstuffs offered to Krishna. Any civilized man has to perform some religious ritualistic ceremonies. Therefore, Krishna recommends do it for me. And this is called Archana. Everyone has a tendency to give something in charity. Krishna says, give it to me. And this means that all surplus money accumulated should be utilized in furthering the Krishna consciousness movement. Nowadays, people are very much inclined to the meditational process, which is not practical in this age. But if anyone practices meditating on Krishna 24 hours a day by chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, announced his
beats. He's surely the greatest meditator and the greatest yogi, as substantiated by the sixth chapter of Bhagavad Gita.
Bhagavad Gita, yes. So, short puppet. Yeah, what do you understand, Mataji? Yat karoshi, yat ashnasi. Do it for me. Yeah, you tell me, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, like whatever we do, we'll have to do it for Krishna.
Yes, think of him. See, at this age, we cannot sit and idle, and think of the Lord and hold it. It's not possible. With our senses are so active, our Atma, we ourselves are, as an Atma, we are very active. So with eyes, nose, and we need to be engaged. We should, channelize it in such a way. It sees beautiful things. Eyes want to see beautiful things. Ears always wants to hear nice, pleasant, sound and all. Tongue will always want to have tasty food. So why not through this offer to the Lord and then take it as prasad. Look at God and then enjoy the beautiful, the way they have decorated, the way he smiles, the way he's been decorated, and everything. You can enjoy that, seeing that, because eyes will also enjoy bhajan kirtan suno, and then you enjoy, your ears also will be. So this is how we do meditation, and not just sitting idle, keep everything control. Not possible. As only great Rishi Munis may do, but we as a simple, normal people, neophyte devotees, we need to channelize it in through Krishna. We have to think of Krishna and do everything for him. Whatever we do, offer it to Krishna. In the Durga story, you should always remember. That is best example. He was very good in doing charity and all, but then what he did, being a king, he had money, he had everything, so he was offering. So easily the curse fell on him, like. So yeah, that is yes, yat karoshi yat ashnasi. Ah, Shubha. This is also very important. Yes. Arunaksha Prabhuji, yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shubha Shubha Phalair Evam Moksha Se Karma Bandhanai Sanyasa Yoga Yuktatma Vimukto Mam Upashyasi.
Synonyms.
Synonyms translation purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Shubha from auspicious, Ashubha and inauspicious. Phalai results. Evam thus. Moksha say you will become free. Karma of work. Bandhanai from the bondage. Sanyasa of renunciation. Yoga the yoga. Yukta Atma having the mind firmly set on. Vimukta liberated. Mam to me. Upashyasi you will attain. Translation. In this way, you will be freed from bondage to work and its auspicious and inauspicious results.
Hare Krishna. Some network issue.
With your mind fixed on me in this.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, off your video. Network will go.
Yeah.
Technical term is Yukta Vaira, further explained by Ruka. Mataji, Hare Krishna.
It wasn't coming to your voice was not heard, Prabhuji. It was getting cut. It went blank.
Okay,
yeah. Now it is okay. If possible, you can keep your video off. So maybe it will work properly. Now again it got stuck.
Is it from translation or synonyms?
No, translation.
Mataji, it is from translation or
from here it went blank.
Okay, I will read once again, Mataji.
Yeah.
In this way, you will be freed from bondage to work and its auspicious and inauspicious results. With your mind fixed on me in this principle of renunciation, you will be liberated and come to me. Purport. One who acts in Krishna consciousness under superior direction is called Yukta. The technical term is Yukta Vairagya. This is further explained by Rupa Goswami as follows. Anasaktasya Vishayan Yatarham Upayunjatha Nirbandha Krishna Sambande Yuktam Vairagyam Uchyate Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1.2.255. Rupa Goswami says that as long as we are in this material world, we have to act we cannot cease acting. Therefore, if actions are performed and the fruits are given to Krishna, then that is called Yukta Vairagya. Actually, situated in renunciation, such activities clear the mirror of the mind. And as the actor gradually makes progress in spiritual realization, he becomes completely surrendered to the Supreme Personality of God. Therefore, Godhead. Therefore, at the end, he becomes liberated. And this liberation is also specified. By this liberation, he does not become one with the Brahma Jyotir, but rather enters into the planet of Supreme Lord. He is clearly mentioned here, Mam Upaishyasi. He becomes to me, back home, back to Godhead. There are five different stages of liberation, and here it is specified that the devotee who has always lived his lifetime here under the direction of the Supreme Lord, as stated, has evolved to the point where he can, after quitting this body, go back to Godhead and engage directly in the association of Supreme Lord.
You want to explain something, Prabhuji, in this paragraph? Yukta Vairagya?
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. So Yukta Vairagya, like therefore, whatever we are performing our karma, like activities, any activities, if you are performing to the pleasure of Krishna, then that is called Yukta Vairagya.
Correct. And then? Therefore, at the end, what is liberated.
Yes, Mataji. And Prabhupada is explaining about the liberation. So one who is acting on Krishna consciousness in this way, like everything he is giving to the Lord. I mean, all his karma, everything. So then his liberation is to the spiritual planet, not Brahma Jyotir liberation, like emerging into the Brahman. So this is Prabhupada is explaining.
Very clearly, Mam Upaishyasi. That also yes.
Yes, he will come to me. Like he will not merge into the Brahma Jyotir. He will directly come to me. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now next one you read. Anyone who has interest.
Anyone who has no interest but to dedicate his life to the service of the Lord is actually a sannyasi. Such a person always thinks of himself as an eternal servant, dependent on the supreme will of the Lord. As such, whatever he does it for the supreme, he does it for the benefit of the Lord. Whatever action he performs it as service to the Lord. He does not give serious attention to the fruitive activities or prescribed duties mentioned in the Vedas. For ordinary persons, it is obligatory to execute the prescribed duties mentioned in the Vedas. But although a pure devotee who is completely engaged in the service of the Lord may sometimes appear to go against the prescribed Vedic duties, actually it is not so.
So, what is given? See, Vedas, you tell me, yeah.
Mataji, sorry, like here, Prabhupada is explaining that there are some people who follow Vedas to get material benefits, but actual devotee of Lord, whatever he's performing, he only performs for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He only performs for the pleasure of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and that kind of person is called sannyasi because he always remembers Lord. Yes,
and though it actually it sometimes appear to go against the prescribed Vedic principles, because Vedas give something else, but we are doing something else. But no, it is not that. Actually, it is not so. We are not going against the Vedic principle. Vedics is all what? It is given as flowery language. You want this, do this. Yajna, Homa, and all you do, it says. But when you offer to the Lord, it is understood that it is not that we are going against Vedas. Yes. The last paragraph.
Mataji,
it is said, therefore.
1 minute, somebody is asking now. Biju Prabhu.
Yeah, so the doubt here is, so many times we say, we should be complete as a devotee, completely into the service of the Lord. And here it also mentions it might look a little odd that we are going against the Vedic duties. So my question is, like, if as a devotee I'm completely engaged, even at home, doing my chanting, offering offering the bhoga, honoring the prasadam, and cleaning the deity place,
Yeah.
reading, listening. So, is it all these services which we are talking about? And which means, is that good enough to be as a devotee, or we still have to do some other duties as per?
You're asking whether is there anything further we need to do? That is what are
Yes.
you asking?
That is one. Second, do we still do something for our, because we're still in the material world, do we still do some other duty? Like, whatever I'm doing today, I still get engaged in doing it, maybe a teaching or some other profession, I still do it. Or is it that leaving all that is kind of a renunciation and just doing the seva? So
You are in a
that is a
family.
question.
We are all in a family structure, whether married or not married, in the parents' house or whatever we are. We cannot behave like a sannyasi. So with a limited, we need to go to work. Everything we can do in the normal course, whatever you are doing, do it. But everything with back of your mind, what? Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. That's what I said. No, even if you're traveling on a business trip, you're traveling 2-3 days, or maybe see flight going to US and all. It takes more than 24 hours. Some flights and all. What you lead, whatever is given to you, you cannot, how much can you pack? So you need to have whatever is available, but then within your mind, just take it as a prasad. Just offer that also to the Lord. We will not do all that arati and all in the flight. Can you do all that? No. So this is what is, as a sanya, as a this family man, you cannot do, we can't go to the extreme. So go with the flow. That is what I think you asked me. So whatever you're doing as a charity, you're doing offering prasad, and then what you are doing, your japa, you're attending Mangalarti, whatever you're able to do, you're doing it. That is all this only, like you're doing spiritual services only. That will all
Maybe
make.
we need a separate session. My point was, when do I leave my normal course of work? The so-called retire, even in a government
Normal
employment.
course, what do you mean? Normal course,
So
what
for
exactly?
example, even if you're in a government employment, 55 is an age to retire, or 58 is an age to retire. So there's a timeline given, right? Now we are into certain things in a private thing and running your own. So where do you draw the line? That was there's a question which I keep asking myself.
When after what age you need to do? Is it the
Is
question?
there any? Yeah, yes,
No,
Mataji.
right from 8 to 80. By 8, it is mentioned even for fasting and all, 8 to 80, they say. From the age of 8, the child can understand what is happening. He can also do fasting. So the starting age is that. But ending, there's no age at all. For you to get retired also, you think you're going to work is your material life, you're going to work. No, you can earn more money also. Being in there are many sannyasis, they go to work also, they do business also. I'm hearing many lectures from that Prabhuji. He's doing his business. You think business is always straightforward? Whatever he's getting, he's telling the customer that I got it for so much. You give me only 1 rupee more, and he can't do business that way. He need to tell lies, white lies, or whatever lies he has to say. But then whatever you get, just do it as an offering to the Lord. He may be getting good amount of money. No problem. You give it to how much ever you can. You have to spend it on the. First of all, think yourself as you're doing whatever action you're doing, it's all an offering to the Lord. Starting, ending, everything. Whatever you get benefit also, it's not because of our intelligence. It is God has given me the opportunity. The customer came, I could sell because of, I could speak properly thanks to Lord who he gave me intelligence. That particular moment I could speak correctly, so I can crack that, deal. So everything, just think of, the Lord as thanksgiving, that sort of a mentality, and you can continue. You're going to work, you can continue till 80, 85 also, you can, as much as, body tells, you just rest now. Till that time, you can continue your, this work in the day-to-day activities, you can keep doing, only that nothing is mine. It is not, I am not taking any credit.
Madhuri, I got the point. Maybe I'm taking a little longer because that's a question which always haunt me. So, for example, I keep speaking to Gaurav Prabhu also. I mean, we met during the first
he is the best person. He will talk very clearly.
So, you know what? He was a group CFO working in Dubai. And today, I mean, I do not know the word if it is renunciation. He's left everything and is there fully dedicated. So that's a question I keep thinking,
Not
what is
necessary.
Yeah.
Again, not necessary. He feels comfortable. He left everything and he came. Even his mother, father, everybody, all are there in the temple. He is comfortable that way. But not everybody need not have to renounce. That's what I'm saying. Mentally getting renounced is more important. You may be at home. You may have children. You may have mother, father, relatives, everywhere, everyone around you. But mentally, how you have to be? You have to be renounced in what? Attachment with detachment. Show attachment also, because I am liable. I am supposed to take care of my old parents. So because in the material world, I cannot shun all my responsibilities and go away and sit in the temple. There are many people doing that. What the parents will do? Only child who is not taking care of me. So there are many issues that way also. You cannot, shirk from your responsibility. You need to do that also. Wife, children, whatever is your responsibility, you need to do. But money, what you should think is, what I'm doing is only to keep the Lord happy. Your regular thing you should keep on doing. And this is the situation what you have given me in my life, I'm a family man, whatever, I have plenty of responsibilities to so many sisters, brothers. I have to, educate them. I have to get them married. Yes, thank you, Lord. But then you have given me in such a place, I can think of you and do my duty also. So that is how you need not have to renounce physically to be away from home. See, like the example what you took, it was comfortable for him. That's why he could do it. But not everyone cannot do. And you're not supposed to, as a, grahastha, you cannot cross from, what is that, brahmachari, you cannot just jump over to that. Sannyasi is okay. But then like Henandi Prabhuji, it's possible. But then how many people can do it? After taking up initiation, go become sannyasi, again you fall back. That is still more worse. Better to go each step, that way. If not possible, you can always jump that way. So, but you should never retract, come back. I hope I could clear your doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. So it's what we are all in family only. You can try coaxing others also. If no, see, I'm telling my own situation. Nobody got, I can teach so many students. Many people are into that. But my own people, no. They say, I will not come on your way. You also don't, force us. Yes, they will take me to temple. Everything they will do. You want to become member? Yes. You want to do this charity? You want to give to temple? Everything is okay. Don't force us to do japa, all that, your rituals, whatever you do. Okay, fine. So they will also realize one particular day.
It happens only with our family members. Even at my home, I try to convince them, they'll not listen. Say, you're doing, do. You're getting it up 3, do. Don't force me. Live it.
Actually, you're lucky. So there are many, my students in L2 only, I think, Tamil, not allowed because she was falling sick. She was falling sick when she used to get up early and fasting and all. Then they said, what is this? I will talk to you, Mataji. I said, first only I told you, yours as it is weak, don't do fasting. See, it's not recommended. Go in a slow process. She had mother-in-law, father-in-law, all that. Now everybody is gone. Now she's started doing 16 round. People have already gone ahead. I said, no problem. Slowly you do. See, each one's family circumstances is different. You cannot fight with your family people and walk out of your, from the house. It is not recommended at all in any of the. Nobody will say that. At least in ISKCON, so nobody says, you have to be so strict. They are not strict at all. Even if you don't take, but do japa, just think of Lord. That's what they say. Whatever you eat, just offer. If you see, now Prabhuji drank water. Water also, you just offer him and then you drink water. Very simple process. Again, not to renounce means not exactly, physically renounce and do that, this and all, wear different dress. Not that way. Mentally, you should be always serving the Lord. Yeah. This you have completed, Prabhuji? Or we were in the middle?
Last.
We are in the last paragraph.
Last paragraph, yeah.
Mataji, Hare Krishna. Actually, to Biju Prabhu's question, I have one thing to tell.
Yeah, please suggest.
Yes.
Actually, like one of my mentor, she was telling that so you are Grihastha now, like because I'm married, so they were counseling me for a Grihastha ashram life. So so they were telling, so you have entered your Grihastha ashram, so you have to plan from now next for how many years you will work and for after when you will going to Vanaprastha ashram. It is just that you have to settle everything to your child, and you are only focusing on bhakti. So So after that, all your savings for next Vanaprastha ashram, so that you can use for bhakti. So that so working for 85 years, so I think Mataji, it is no, but because we don't know when we are going to leave our body, and it is very difficult to remember or keep in mind or memorize Lord's name. So if you're not practicing bhakti, so after retirement of our job, so then
Yeah, actually
you are
what we have to do is practice now only, that is there. But by 85 what you quoted, no, what I'm saying, some people are they're workaholic. They just cannot sit idle. They want to do something, but do it in such a way that not for material benefit. I always, okay, material benefit, then you may be getting some, see, business people only work for so long and all. Otherwise, government or job, they will only retire you. Or private, they may take you considering if you are able to walk and, remember and all, then only they will keep you. But then what I wanted to say is just within your mind, if you're physically active, just do work, no problem. And how much ever you get, give in charity to the temple and all. Doesn't stop. Nobody stops doing that. But if you think, no, physically I should be in the temple and I can you guarantee anyone sitting in the temple all the 24 hours or whatever time they are awake, they're all into bhakti? No, not possible. That book, selling of books, they are able to do. We can also do when you go to work. You can also give it to your colleagues. When you're traveling in train, you can sell your books and all. See, the book selling, yeah, whatever you can do it. Even satisfying, you can be in your normal course and then you can do. Not necessary. Everybody has to renounce all this because, see, Abhika, situation is such, we are all in Kali Yuga. Remember, Lord, that is more important than physically, just leave everything and go and sit in. You can help the temple by doing your day-to-day work also. That's what I feel. And that is what is recommended in Kali Yuga. You cannot, see, if you think, Aishwarya Mataji, for example, she did it. She could do it because husband came along. Child is also born. See, how many people can be lucky? I'm really admiring that child, and Mataji's knowledge and so much. How many people are so lucky? We are not, everybody cannot be.
She's a doctor, qualified doctor.
Practicing doctor. She could
Practicing
believe
doctor.
everything. But there are many people along with me, they're all with me. How many people? Husband is somewhere. Oh, I got posting, government jobs. They're all, I'm in somewhere. I can't help it, I cannot leave. Because the material benefits after retirement, I'll get so much money. Yeah, all possible. Children are there. They have to get married and, they have to take care of their expense of college education and all that. That is also there. You cannot just sit in temple.
So, Arunaksha Prabhu, this valued inputs, and Mataji, you also, because there are certain questions keep haunting us. And many times I'm just surrendering to Krishna for the answer. So let's see.
Always remember Lord, simple, and do everything as usual. Just remember Lord. And normal practice also, like for example, our Prasanna Chitta Prabhuji, he is in that shift duty. So that's what I say. You can pray. See, I'm in shift. I'm unable to watch, Mangalarti. You can only pray. Like for example, Rohini Mata, she's unable to get up. Can't get up because it comes early. I mean, night, maybe 2 o'clock, 2:30. What time, Mataji? The Mangalarti 4:30 here means yours is 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock there.
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult. See, if you want, you can do. But then the other activities, what you'll do? Then everything gets
No,
affected.
Mataji, because I get up then at 3:30, so I have to sacrifice my japa to attend the Mangal Aarti. So that's what I
Even
later I
during
sent,
Mangalarti, we are not supposed to do japa. We are supposed to watch.
And I do it ulta, Mataji. I do the japa first and then I do my Mangal Aarti. So this is the letter that I said, and I requested, please don't make me choose between my japa and Mangal Aarti. And then the temple was kind enough to give me the exemption. Yeah.
And the other one thing what I remembered is people who are in that, butcher, that sort of a job or anything which is not, he is not happy at all. Then you can leave the job and take up some other job. See, such a like crime sort of a job you're given, that's what money laundering. Your mind doesn't accept at all, but I'm into that. I'm forced to do that job. Yes, in that situation, leave it because your conscience is not allowing you to, do justice to the job. You're not satisfied. Then you can leave and take. Of course, you have to take up some other job to feed your children or feed people at home who are depending on you. Yeah, Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhuji, please take the last.
Yes, Mataji.
We can
It
take
is said,
80 minutes more, we'll finish today. Yeah.
yes, it is said, therefore, by Vaishnava authorities that even the most intelligent person cannot understand the plans and activities of a pure devotee. The exact words are Thandra Vakya Kriya Mudra Vigneha Na Bhujaya. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya 23.39.
What is
A
given there?
person who is.
No, I just took this. The meaning is given here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Oh, but the end,
Okay,
full
Mataji.
shloka is here. Can you read? You're Bengali, Prabhuji, or
Yandra
Oriya?
Chit.
Are you Oriya or
Yes,
Bengali?
Mataji. I am Kannadiga. Mataji.
Kannada? Okay. No, I thought if you're comfortable, you can read, no, because we have a different accent. Oh, Kannada. Okay. So, Yara
I'll
Chitte
read,
Krishna
Mataji, no
Prema
problem.
Ye Udaya. You know how to sing?
Yes, Mataji.
Please continue.
Yandra Chitte Krishna Prema Karaya Udaya Tandra Vakya Kriya Mudra Vigneha Na Bhujaya.
This, whenever there's N and upper dot, no, you need not have to say no. You have to just nasal sound. Yara, Yara, and this is Tara. No, you need not have to say. Okay, this I'm just correcting. Krishna, of course, N ka niche dot. So you have to say Krishna, but that is no, just no. Otherwise, this Yara, Chitte, Krishna, and this is Tara Vakya, Tara. Okay, yeah, just read.
That was a good tip, Mataji. Thank you. I didn't
Thank
know
you,
that.
Mataji.
I didn't know
Yes.
that.
Why do they
Yes.
You didn't
confuse
know
with an
that?
N in
Okay.
that?
No,
Even I
Mataji.
didn't know.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. And yeah, mostly all others are same. Yeah, translation. Yeah.
Translation by Prabhupada teacher. Even the most learned man cannot understand the words, activities, and symptoms of a person situated in love of Godhead.
This is given in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Next, you'll learn that also. Chaitanya Charitamrita class and all you can attend. Yeah. Person who is
A
this.
person, a person who is thus always engaged in the service of Lord or is always thinking and planning how to serve the Lord is to be considered completely liberated at present. And in the future, he is going back home, back to Godhead. He is guaranteed. He is above all materialistic criticism, just as Krishna is above all criticism. Hare Krishna.
Oh, Hare Krishna. So, no, I was thinking something. I forgot. When you are reading this, my mind goes here also. I was thinking something that went. Anyway, Hare Krishna. That is good. Yeah, I may remember sometime, then I'll say. Yeah, Prasanna Chitta Prabhuji. Yes. Hare Krishna, you're there? Read Prabhuji.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Samoham Sarvabhuteshu Name Dveshu Stima Priya. E Bhajanti Tu Mam Bhaktya Mahi Te Teshu Chapyaham. Synonyms. Sama, equally disposed. Aham, I. Sarvabhuteshu, to all living entities. Na, no one. Me, to me. Desha, Dveya, Dveshya. Hateful, Asti, is. Na, nor. Priya, dear. A, those who. Bhajanti, render
Can hear you
transcendental service.
clearly, Prabhuji. Can you keep your mouthpiece? I mean,
Yes, Mataji. To but mam unto me, bhaktya in devotion, mayi are in me, they such persons, teshu in them, cha also, api certainly, aham I. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation: I envy no one, nor am I partial to anyone. I am equal to all, but whoever renders service unto me in devotion is a friend, is in me, and I am also a friend to him. Purport: One one may question here that if Krishna is equal to everyone and no one is a special friend, why does he take a special interest in the devotees who are always engaged in his transcendental service? But this is not discrimination. It is natural. Any man in this material world may be very charitably disposed, yet he has a special interest in his own children. The Lord claims that every living entity in whatever form is his son, and so he provides everything with a generous supply of the necessities of life. He is just like a cloud which pours rain all over, regardless of whether it falls on rock or land or water. But for his devotees, he gives specific attention. Such devotees are mentioned there. They are always in Krishna consciousness, and therefore they are always transcendently situated in Krishna. The very phrase Krishna consciousness suggests that those who are in such consciousness are living transcendentals situated in him. Situated in him. The Lord says here distinctly, Mayi te, they are in me. Naturally, as a result, the Lord is also in them. This is reciprocal. This also explains the words Eta mam prapadyante tamstataiva bhajamiham. Whoever surrenders unto me, proportionately, I take care of them. This transcendental reciprocation exists because both the Lord and the devotee are conscious. When a diamond is set in a golden ring, it looks very nice. The gold is glorified, and at the same time, the diamond is glorified. The Lord and the living entity eternally greater. And when the living entity becomes inclined to the service of the Supreme Lord, he looks like gold. The Lord is a diamond. And so this combination is very nice. Living entities in pure state are called devotees. The Supreme Lord becomes the devotees of his devotees. If a reciprocal relationship is not present between the devotee and the Lord, then there is no personalist philosophy. It is in the impersonal philosophy, there is no reciprocation between the Supreme and the living entity. But in the personalist philosophy, there is. The example is often given that the Lord is like a desire tree, and whatever one wants from the desired tree, the Lord supplies. But here the explanation is more complete. The Lord is here stated to be partial to the devotees. This is the manifestation of the Lord's special mercy to the devotees. The Lord's reciprocation should not be considered to be under the law of karma. It belongs to the transcendental situation in which the Lord and his devotees function. Devotional service to the Lord is not an activity of this material world. It is part of the spiritual world where eternity, bliss, and knowledge predominate.
Yeah, what you can, any
Very nice
understanding?
words, Mataji. In this, some points are very captivating. By reading this, we can increase our faith in this. The God is partial to devotees means there are many people things like one who's providing annadana seva. He may provide annadana to everyone coming to the temple, but he takes special care of his own children. Similarly, God will provide all necessities to all the living entities because He is the Father. Uh, put whatever basic necessities required, how the other God will provide. But
I'm
for his
unable to
own children,
clearly
means
hear you, Prabhuji.
devotees,
Some
for,
only
for
sound is it.
devotees, yes, Mataji, for devotees, he's taking some special care to nourish them, like exchange of love is happening. So similarly, when the devotee is taken care, means continuously engaged in the service of the Lord, then it is like a combination. Prabhupada is giving one analogy like diamond and the gold. Both the diamond and the gold glitter when it comes together. Similarly, when the Lord and the devotee comes together through bhakti, then they both glitter in that way. And there are also like some captivating words like desire tree. The Lord supplies everything, but the living entity or the devotee who just has to surrender into the Lord and everything will be taken care. That is one of the things. And also one Bhagavad Gita verse also was quoted in that it says like God will take care of everything. In that way, we have to completely do whatever is thing. And last point, Prabhupada said that devotional service is not material thing. This was a new Mataji. I realized something new today. So material, whatever devotional service is not in this material world, it is part of the spiritual world where we can eternally serve the Lord with bliss, knowledge, and love. Bhakti increases. Hare Krishna.
Very bold. So very nice. When we read this purport and all, it gives total, conviction, like how, what path we need to choose. Yeah. Who else? Anybody has raised hand, or I will just read? How many are there? Shlokas 38 are there, kya? 34, 30, oh, big, na? Should we finish today itself, or shall we take it up on some other day? What do you all say? Oh, it's big, very big. 30th itself is very big.
Some other.
Yeah, we can take it on some other day. If possible, tomorrow, if you're all free, we can take it up as a special, because it is taking almost a week now. Every chapter is taking a week. Or if you're comfortable next Monday, though, no problem. Everybody, you all have to tell me. I'll just stop share. 30th. Hare Krishna. Because purports are so very important, na? We just cannot skip it, right? We need to understand and yeah. Tomorrow, anybody is free to attend? Then we can have one hour session like today's and finish it off. Or
Depends on the time, Mataji.
Same time. Same time.
Okay.
If you people are committed,
Ideal
don't bother.
time,
We'll...
yeah. In any case, between 2 to 4 we are connecting for our Bhakti Viksha.
That timing, Mataji, Bhakti Viksha timing, I can again. Evening, I can't attend, Mataji. I've been in the mother
Bhakti
tongue, I
Vriksha
have
time
a
apna
session.
kaun sa hai? What is the time? Bhakti Vriksha time? 4 o'clock.
No, India 2 p.m.
2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. But everybody should be free, no? They're all working.
We can see
That's
the
okay. We'll
votes.
take on Monday. Monday
Okay.
we'll take. Because it will take one more class only. So many are there. And what? So I'll just stop live.
Mataji, attendance you can share.
She's sharing.
What is it?
Oh, someone.
No, Prabhu, today no attendance form. I've taken manually. I'll post it in the group.